Hi, it's Claire Yosa here with Soul Size Wednesday, and this week I'm bringing you my favourite technique for magically creating more time. It's a technique I've been playing with like mad this week. It's the first week of the school holidays at Easter and the children are going bonkers and there's so much to do. And whenever I find myself getting stressed about time this week and thinking, I don't have enough time, because we all think that, I use this technique and it brings me back down and it opens up more time in my day. It's like a magic wand. So I'm guessing that you might be, like the rest of us, telling yourself time stories that mean that you don't have enough time. We all do it. I'm late, I've got too much to do, I don't have enough time, I can't believe how many deadlines I've got. We tell these stories over and over again in our heads, and there's a really big problem with this. We get what we believe. So if you tell yourself you don't have enough time, guess what you will experience. You see, when we tell ourselves stories about not having enough time, a magic thing happens in our brain. It's like we've told our brain, I don't have enough time, and I want you to spot more and more examples of that being true. So that's what we then increase in our experience of life. We make it impossible to see that we do have enough time, or that we might have enough time, because we're too busy thinking about not having enough and looking for the evidence to support that belief. So whether you believe you have enough time or you believe you don't, you're right. So would you like a magic wand to incredibly open you up to the possibility of having more time in less than a minute? This is a little mantra or affirmation I say to myself whenever I catch myself bitching about not having enough time. I turn it round. I'm grateful for the time I have. So instead of focusing on lack and absence and what's missing and all the stress, I am grateful for the time I have, because that's the only time I'm ever going to have. And every moment of that I waste whinging about not having enough time is time that I am wasting. And I'm grateful for having enough time. Try it right now. Try saying that in your head, in this moment. I'm grateful for the time I have. And notice how it allows you just to come back down. It cuts your stress. It starts to rebalance the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. That's the relaxation and the fight or flight. I'm grateful for the time I have. Suddenly you can feel that time. And you were cut off from that feeling before when you were complaining about not having enough. So, try it on for size. Press pause. Think of something that's been stressing you lately. I'm grateful for the time I have, and notice what happens. It opens your heart to potential solutions. And when you've tried this, please share via the comments. I would love to hear how you get on with this technique. I'd like to know, which problem did you use it for? How did you feel before the technique, and how did you feel differently after you decided you were grateful for the time you have? And above all, how might you remind yourself to play with this when you're feeling stressed over the coming weeks? I hope you enjoyed today's Soul Size Wednesday video. As ever, please share it with your friends on Facebook and on Twitter. And if you'd like to make sure you always catch each episode, sign up at www.soulsizedliving.com for free weekly updates. And this week there is an extremely exciting bonus for you. There is a free 7-day meditation course. I'd love to see you there. I hope you have a fantastic week. It's Claire Yosa signing off. I'll be back next week with Soul Size Wednesday.